Social media, it's been part of our lives for more than 15 years now. We've all heard the warnings about being cautious while you're online.
But users keep finding new pitfalls in unexpected ways. So how can you avoid mistakes and still be able to shine online? Joining us today is social media expert Josh Ochs. Good morning, Josh. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're talking about this latest viral challenge that involves this strip tease, that it goes into like a silhouette. But apparently there's a filter that can actually be taken out and really expose the people unknowingly, and they're in a situation that they don't feel comfortable with. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so this happens on TikTok, and it's all the rage. TikTok's fun for those of you parents who are wondering why are kids using it. They have all these filters. One of them lately is a filter where you stand in a doorway, as you can see on the screen right now. You dance with maybe clothing that is a little baggy, and then all of a sudden it flips, and you are encouraged to wear more scantily clad or perhaps a lot less clothing that you'd want to be seen in. And it puts a red light behind you. Now here's the problem. Oftentimes these are filters, and they're in the technology on TikTok, and there's ways that the recipient, the person viewing it, can remove those filters sometimes. And that's where we get into trouble, so that people are actually seen though differently than they think at the end of the video.
Yeah. And I'm sure like teenagers are doing this because you're seeing a lot of these, I'm seeing a lot of celebrities doing it. You know, I saw, Tiffany Haddish do it. A bunch of people are doing it. And so you see a 13-year-old girl maybe tries doing it and has no idea the kind of trouble and what, the way she's going to look if somebody gets a hold of that. That's really scary.
Absolutely. And TikTok is not based in the United States. And oftentimes a lot of our biggest companies and our government and our military often say, be a little careful what you put on that app, or any apps that aren't based in the US, even apps that are based in the US. A lot of the stuff we do can be deconstructed. And especially in this challenge, we don't know how people can remove those layers and see everything we might have posted.
So maybe like a fair rule is, if you're going to post something on TikTok, maybe be comfortable showing it to your mother. And then if she gets the go-ahead, then you can go ahead.
Did you hear that, Olivia?
Yeah, right?
Okay, and absolutely. We always tell students and professionals, it doesn't matter if you're interviewing right now, it doesn't matter if you're trying to get that better job. Everything you put online can end up on your new resume, which is Google. And that's why people need to, unfortunately, realize that everything they might think is private can end up public.
Okay, the Armie Hammer sex scandal, it hinges on social media in multiple ways, specifically those direct messages that he's accused of sending to lovers, plus videos that he posted to a private Instagram account. So should he have an expectation of privacy if you use DMs? I guess it depends on who you send it to, right?
Well, this is the age-old thing. Everything we think is private can accidentally get screenshotted. It can become public. Even emails these days can be easily forwarded. Students are learning this, and now adults are seeing it, that who you are behind the scenes, whether it's in a private Snapchat or in a WhatsApp or anywhere else private, can end up online. We've even seen some celebrities who might be mean behind the scenes, backstage, and that person who they are in real life, off camera, can end up online, and they have to apologize it for a long time. So for all of our viewers listening here today, make sure that you're the same person privately as you are publicly, and every message you think you're going to send and be like, it's okay to talk to this person this way, it could accidentally become the thing that you're known for the next few years on your Google results.
All right, so let's talk about this. Social media becomes central to dating and networking. Some people feel it's a red flag, though, if you don't share selfies online. Some people say you're oversharing, showing too much. Like, how do you really find the best way to navigate all of that?
Absolutely. Your Instagram is your new dating resume, and so many other things. A lot of people are saying, what's your Snapchat? What's your Instagram? Because they want to get to know you pretty quickly, see your personality, especially with COVID right now. It's less likely to meet up. So what they'll do is they'll often say, can I scroll through this? And they'll want to see who you are in real life. So that's a chance for us to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward. Now, it's important to be authentic with everything you're putting online, but also make sure the things you post have a little bit of gratitude and positivity. It's a good little filter to make sure that we're not complaining too much online, that we're also authentic, and we're not bragging too much. And also, if your Instagram is full of selfies, if you have just a tremendous amount of selfies, it says a little something about you. but rather we always tell people, take some group photos, share what you're doing as group projects.
What if you like yourself? I mean, if you look good in a selfie, it's okay to be basic, right?
It is, but that tells people, unfortunately, it's all about you, and there's so much more to you. Even if you think, hey, it's just me, you're doing projects, you're helping people, you're with your family. It's a great opportunity to mix some other things in and pepper in some group projects.
Good stuff. We appreciate your insight. Thank you so much for joining us. For more on social media guidance, you can check out smartsocial.com. Again, thank you so much for talking with us. We appreciate it so much. Josh Ochs.
Thanks,
Josh.
I want you.